I'm sitting here roasting because it is hot today. Cooking some tri-tip steaks. Say that 5 times fast. I've had these before. They're not expensive, and it was real tender. So I had to try it again. It's only 5 something for the pack. I mean, you see this? It was like 0.60 something of a pound. I mean, not even a full pound, but really more than enough for me. But I'll eat it all because I'm not going to have any sides with it. I'm actually going to eat this without bread today because I am trying again to cut back some on my bread intake because I eat a lot of bread. I love bread. I'm trying. I really am. But I always fail because I just have to have my bread. So, but I am sitting here basically heating up the van to cook. Now I do have the back doors open and a fan blowing and trying to circulate the air. I don't have this door open because the sun's right here and I don't want the sun coming in on me. So, but gotta tell you something. I think my van's possessed. A couple days ago, the engine light came on. I'm like, now what? So I ran the fixed gauge. You've probably seen it advertised everywhere, and I think I've spoken of it before on here. It's FIXD. It's the little gauge that you plug in, and it'll tell you what's wrong, what codes are popping up when your engine light comes on. If you don't have one, get one. Know before you go to the mechanic. Yeah. But anyway, I ran that, and it said I had a lean code, which is a vapor leak. So I'm like, I haven't felt anything. It's been running really well. Don't want to jinx it though. So I called back to the mechanic that did the engine because I don't want anybody else touching it. And we've talked about the things that he does in his shop, and I just want to keep going there as long as I can. But I called him and I told him. He said, well, that's a vapor leak. I'm like, yeah. It's got to be a hose. He asked me how it was running. I'm like, it's been running fine. Like, it's just had the air conditioning going. Seems to be fine. So the earliest he could get me in there would be next Tuesday. So we made the appointment. I cranked up my van a while ago. The engine light was off. It turned itself off. That doesn't happen. That's never happened to me. They stay on until I turn them off or the mechanic turns them off. And I wasn't turning it off because I wanted him to be able to get the code. The engine light is still off. I don't know whether to keep my appointment next Tuesday or not. I guess I'm just going to wait and see if the light comes back on. But in the meantime, I think my van's possessed. I mean, that could explain a lot over the last 18 months. I don't know. I mean, it's got to be possessed and just messing with me at this point. My traumatized, exhausted mind after 18 months of all the hassles and bleep that this thing has put me through. So, possessed? Maybe. But I'm definitely over it. I'm so tired of it. Everything. So, but I do have to get an oil change when I hit 500 miles on this new motor. So depending on the amount that I drive it this weekend, it may be ready for that by Tuesday. So I'll talk to him about that, and I'll just tell him that the van's possessed. I don't know. But yeah, it came on, stayed on for a couple days. It was on earlier today. Then I crank it up this evening and it's not on. But like I said, it seems to drive all right. I don't feel anything that shouldn't be there, you know, so. But yeah, crazy. Absolutely crazy. Hold on a second. I gotta cut one of these open. Well, dinner is almost ready. I like it a little bit pink in the middle. Kind of like a medium well done. I don't want it to move when I cut it. So I don't want it raw. But I don't want it cooked too dry either. So it's just about finished. It doesn't take long to cook it the way I like it. But I just wanted to get on here and share that. And let y'all know that I think my van's possessed. I'll post it on Facebook too. It's like, yeah, something ain't right. I want to know who put a curse on this van. This is all I've got. I don't need it cursed. So. Easily distracted the last couple of days. I saw a car drive by. It's like, I don't know. But yep. All I did with this is put Celtic salt on there and Mrs. Dash, I think it was Miss Dash, might have been the other one, steak seasoning. I don't use steak sauce. I just like the meat. I don't need sauces on hardly anything. But that's it. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my funny, odd, strange story. I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna enjoy me some tri-tip steaks without bread. So appreciate y'all watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's see if this channel can grow. Let's see. Who knows what the future holds. Alright, ta-ta.